everybody, Dawn here. I've got a frank discussion as opposed to a Sally discussion. No, seriously. I'm going to talk to you about something that's very difficult for women to talk about. But we need to stop being ashamed, and we need to start bringing light to, certain medical disorders. I have been diagnosed with Lichen Sclerosus. I'm still learning. But what that boils down to is it is an autoimmune disorder. There's a lot of traffic. There we go. I have been diagnosed with Lichen Sclerosus. It is, from what I'm still learning, I've only been diagnosed for a couple of months and I'm still learning. It's an autoimmune disorder that affects our skin, but it usually affects our vaginal area. So we don't want to talk about it because it affects our most private part of our body. It's very difficult. What I understand, it's an autoimmune disorder. It's not a hard and fast rule. This is most commonly affects women that already have an autoimmune disorder in menopause or after menopause. It can affect any age with or without an autoimmune disorder, and it can affect men. Very rare, but it can. So what this boils down to is you break out, sometimes even bleed. Your skin down there, the inner lips, but not up inside the vagina. That actually seems to be okay. The inner lips will get very paper thin and tear so easily, causing you to bleed. It'll look like you have a rash. If you're lucky, you just have a little rash. Most of the time you look and feel like somebody took a Brillo pad to you. It's not pleasant. There is no cure. There's no real treatment. Now, the doctor will give you a cream that may or may not work for you. It's an extra strong cortisone cream, I think 2.5 instead of 1.5. The doctor will give you an extra strong cortisone cream. For me, it made it worse. So I actually started reading on natural treatments, and boron is what's working for me. It's plain old borax, that laundry treatment that you buy. Boron has helped. You pour it in the bathtub and you sit in it for 20 minutes and actually helps a lot. Not 100%, but helps a lot. It gets to where you can't wipe. It hurts, and I'll wipe and bring blood up with it. So we need to stop hiding these problems. We need to bring them to light. It affects my sex life, of course. Everything hurts. And so as long as I stay up on my treatments, I can kind of live a normal life. But another side effect of the lichens is you actually close up. You can close up. So you don't want to have sex because you hurt, but if you don't have sex, you close up. The doctor told me to use a dilator, and when I looked at the dilators, they were no more than dildos, to be quite frank, and just to be honest and forthright. They were no more than medical looking dildos, and I asked the doctor what's the difference, and she said, well, there really isn't any. So, but you lay there on the bed for 20 minutes with this thing stuck up inside you once a day or twice a day, so you don't close up. So anyway, lichen sclerosus, this is very common. I joined a support group on Facebook, and there's a lot of us out there And we carry shame because, like I said, it has to do with our sexual parts. And we need to stop it. We just need to stop it. It is no more shameful than my celiacs or somebody having diabetes. We didn't do anything to bring this on. We need to stop being ashamed when we have something wrong with us, regardless of what it is. It's a medical condition. I did not do anything to bring it on. Yes, I already have celiacs, which made it easier for me to contract another autoimmune disorder. But I didn't do anything to contract either one. It just is. I just have these issues. So if you are breaking out and you think that your husband might have been cheating on you, but he wasn't, you very well might have lichen sclerosus. I do know that not all doctors are aware of it. I actually had to take information into my doctor and say, okay, everything we've done isn't working. Do you think it might be this lichen sclerosus that I read about? And they ran a biopsy. You actually have a biopsy that has to be done. And I came back positive. Now, for some people, lichen turns into cancer. I don't think that's real common, but it can. So some people, it breaks out on their hands. I have had a couple of little spots on my hands. It goes away easier because I guess this is airing out and your hoo-ha isn't. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about that. And I want us women to stop being ashamed of our bodies, to stop being ashamed when something happens, especially when we didn't do this. I started breaking out a couple of years ago, and I hid it from Jody for the longest time. And that was stupid. It was stupid to hide it from him. So we have to stop. We've got to come out of the closet with our health issues. We have to. Very little is known about this lichen sclerosus, but I think a lot more might be known about it if women would come out of the closet and say, hey, there's a ton of us here. We need research. There is no cure and there's no real treatment. Sitting in a sitz bath with baking soda or boron, or using a cream that for most women, the cream actually burns you and makes it worse. So anyway, I want y'all to think about that. I want you to think about how we need to stop being ashamed of what happens to our bodies. We need to stop being ashamed. This affects young women as well. There's a young girl in my group, in my Facebook group, that hasn't had sex for 4 years. She's 24 years old. Hasn't had sex in 4 years because she's ashamed of it. Precaution does need to be taken when you have sex. It does. So anyway, that's it. I want you guys to think about it, and I'm being brave. I'm being brave, and I'm representing the female community with lichen sclerosus. Do some research on it. I'm not going to post pictures of what it looks like. You guys can, that's how I figured out what I had. I Googled menopause, dry cracked vagina, and the pictures came up, and I'm like, that's it. So that's how I finally, 2 years later, got a proper diagnosis. So I'm telling you guys, I have lichen sclerosus, and I'm fighting it. And that's it. All right, y'all have a good day. If you've got something wrong with you that you're ashamed of, stop it right now. Speak it out loud. Because there's probably a lot of other women out there just like you. I thought I was alone for 2 years. I just joined this group like a month ago. I thought I was alone for 2 years. I did not know what was wrong with me. I was scared. So anyway, that's it. Y'all have a good day. Sorry this was such a downer episode, but I think it was important. I know I'm not the only one out there, and I guarantee you I'm probably not the only one out there of the people that I know. So women just need to stop being shy about this stuff. All right, guys, love you. I will talk to you soon. Tomorrow, I'm going to be cleaning my truck and getting it ready for its tune-up, and I ordered my tires today. I got them on TireRack.com. Half the price I would pay for them locally. Half the price. Got good tires. My sister turned me onto the website. And they're shipping them directly to the people that are going to change put the tires on for me. And I got $800 tires for $460, I think it was, with tax and shipping. And the place that's going to put them on for me is going to charge me $51. So for $510, I have 4 brand new tires for my pickup truck that usually would pay for 2, maybe 2.5. So I'm really excited. So tomorrow I'm going to pressure wash the truck. It's got a lot of mold and on the outside, you know, from sitting. It just sat for a long, long time. It sat for a very long time. It looks like we are having traffic problems. Anyway, it sat for a very long time in very tall grass. So I'm getting all that yucky off of it tomorrow. I went today and I bought a pressure wash solution for metal siding, for siding on your house. And Dennis has a pressure washer, so he's going to show me how to use it tomorrow. And I'm going to get that taken care of, get the inside cleaned up. I'll probably go the next day. The tires are going to be there tomorrow, but I'll probably go the next day to actually have them put on. Hey, it's coming together. Yay! Y'all know how excited I am. So I am so excited. All right, everyone. I'll talk soon. Bye-bye.